Duncan apologizes to Zachary for breaking into his house in chapter 1160. But Zachary responds angrily and suggests that Duncan remain in the guest room that is farthest from the master bedroom. Zachary complains about Duncan using him as a shield and wonders when his home became a haven for his pal. By reminding Zachary of their long-standing friendship with Duncan, Serenity tries to make the situation more amusing. Duncan may not have had malicious intents, she says, and he may have had few other options, which caused him to turn to Zachary for safety. Zachary discusses his observations of Duncan's conduct, pointing out that certain behaviors like purchasing clothing for Sony and receiving money from Serenity's sister might be signs of an underlying interest in liberty. However, Serenity hypothesizes that Duncan's consideration for Sony may be motivated by genuine love rather than romantic desires for her sister. Zachary accepts the possibility that Duncan is either oblivious to or acting as though he is not feeling any emotions. Serenity hopes that Duncan doesn't start developing love feelings for her sister, even though Zachary is open to that notion. She is aware that Mrs. Lewis has already decided that Lily Harmon would make a perfect daughter-in-law because of their similar social standing. In addition, Serenity is skeptical of Liberty's readiness to consider a second marriage. Serenity thinks about her own mother-in-law Tanya, who has a different outlook but is still accepting and respectful of her decisions. She respects Tanya's vigilance in defending Serenity from outsiders' criticism. Should Duncan come to understand his thoughts and Liberty respond, Serenity declares her support for their possible relationship. She thinks Duncan's assertiveness and independence from his family's control, exhibited by founding Lewis and Company, would shield him from the elder Lewis family members' influence. On the other hand, Serenity concerns that given her past interactions with the Browns, Mrs. Lewis could criticize and treat her sister harshly. Serenity wants her sister to be happy, but she worries that she might get another nasty mother-in-law who will ruin her sister's life. The dynamics of friendship, familial expectations, and the difficulties in love relationships are all covered in this chapter. It emphasizes how Duncan and Zachary's friendship has changed over time